Why cooperative marketing? It's a fact. Millions of people all over the world have been extremely attracted to network marketing and all the exciting, hypothetical, geometrically exploding income potential of this business model. Unfortunately, it's also a well-known fact that the failure rate for those who attempt to build a network marketing business is incredibly high. Even heavy hitters, those who can recruit really well, have fallen victim to their organizations falling apart over time. As a result, they find themselves searching for another network marketing opportunity to build a stable income that will last a lifetime, but it's very difficult to do. But what if there were a simple acid test, and with that test you could determine with a high degree of certainty whether or not the opportunity you're considering has remarkable potential for you and is worthy of your time and energy? Now, wouldn't that be useful information? Well, there is such a test. We call it the Business Health Test. Let us share it with you. At the heart of every profitable business are customers. The health test that we're referring to is simply a ratio. Healthy businesses have a ratio of 100 customers to 1 business associate. Now, it can be a lot more than that, and in some instances it can be a little less than that. But when you look closely at any industry, from real estate to agriculture, you'll find large numbers of customers for every single salesperson. At the other end of the spectrum are network marketing opportunities. Obviously, some are a little better than that, but if you're brutally honest with yourself, then you must acknowledge that there are very few pure customers in most network marketing companies. This business model is not very stable and may explain the high levels of attrition in network marketing. Over time, a network marketing company may become large enough and savvy enough to survive long enough so they may be successful at the company level. But you don't own the company, but you do own a distributorship. So, let's focus on your own distributorship level. After all, that's what matters to you most. If you're building a distributorship around a very large distributor base and a small customer base, that's unwise and completely unhealthy and absolutely will not work long term. Regarding customers, a real customer is a person who's attracted to your company solely for the purpose of purchasing your product or service with no awareness or interest in the income opportunity. We could go on for days, but consider this. When you can have a large number of real customers buying your products or services completely oblivious to your income opportunity, then you know that your company has extremely viable products or services. In the open market, this is critically important. This is the most common example of a network marketing business and distributorship. We refer to it as the distributor acquisition model. We're only going 3 levels deep here because it keeps the numbers simple. There's you, and then you recruit 3, and they recruit 3, and they get 3. And so your entire organization has 40 people in it. A key point of interest here is that your 3rd level, the 27 people, represents 67% of your distributorship, and not a one of them is making a dime yet. Here we have a much more powerful and healthier business model, the customer acquisition model. We'll use the same distributor base of 40 people, but this time each member of your organization, including yourself, has 100 real customers. And instead of 40 distributors who are also customers ordering product, you would have 4,040 potential customers ordering product, more like a normal business and far more stable. Next, we'll show you a financial comparison between the distributor acquisition model and the customer acquisition model. These numbers are not forecasts or estimates, and we're not making any income claims here, but you'll get the point when you look at the numbers. The assumptions are as follows. We're going to assume that the distributors spend more per month than your real customers to maximize their commissions. We'll use $80 a month for your distributors and $30 a month for your customers, and we'll keep the same 40 total distributors and the same 4,000 customers that we referred to in the last slide. Now, let's look and see what that does. In the distributor acquisition model, you'd have a total sales volume of $3,200. To get that number, we multiplied 40 distributors times $80 a month. With the customer acquisition model, you still have the $3,200 of sales volume from your distributors, but you've also added an additional $120,000 of sales volume from your 4,000 real customers within your distributorship. A radical difference. Now, if you struggle in the distributor acquisition model, you can trim that distributor base way down, making it easier and easier for people to recruit a small number of distributors, and yet the sales volume would still be dramatically higher than from the distributor acquisition model. It's extraordinarily powerful because it's good business. Now, we want to talk to you just briefly about the company we've decided to partner with, because this one company has in fact achieved this customer acquisition model. They're 8 years old and they're a member of the Better Business Bureau. They have approximately $100 million in annual sales in the United States and Canada, and they have approximately 15,000 business affiliates, but they have over 2 million real customers. Seriously, for a company that pays multiple tiers of commissions with a very dynamic pay plan, those numbers are impressive. You're probably wondering, how well does the customer acquisition model in this company work for those of us who are business affiliates? The highest level of achievement with the company is called a presidential director. One of the presidential directors that's been with the company 6 years personally sponsored just 24 people into his business. The total team of business affiliates that has been created by those 24 people is approximately 1,000 people, yet he has over 100,000 real customers in his organization, with a total monthly sales volume of $250,000. That's $3 million of annual revenue. Please note that you don't see any income projections here. We don't need to do that because common sense tells you when you look at the business fundamentals, this individual is well compensated. This point is vitally important. If every one of his 1,000 business affiliates left for greener pastures or dropped out of the business, he still has 100,000 real customers. And a major portion of those real customers are not even his, but they belong to his organization. Guess what? His business affiliates aren't going anywhere either, and the company doesn't have to worry about this top producer leaving to promote some other company and taking his team with him, because he's going to leave behind 100,000 customers. Ladies and gentlemen, this business model makes perfect sense. It not only works for the company, it works for us in the field. The title of this presentation was Why Cooperative Marketing? It's time to start celebrating. How would you like real customers without having to talk to them? How about free catalogs and sales literature being mailed to your customers by the company in order to encourage them to purchase more products and to join you in your business? How about knowing that your business affiliates that you refer were trained by your company and that all of their questions were answered once again by the company? How about having products so highly regarded that they're used by many athletes and Olympians? How about never having to buy opportunity seeker leads or make cold calls ever again? This program offers a no-cost startup, a low-cost startup, and a fast-track startup. This business is great for non-salespeople, not to mention that it's a slam dunk for those who enjoy and are effective in sponsoring large numbers of people. This is a proven business system that can quite literally be explained in 1 minute. Yes, this is a truly remarkable opportunity. For more details, please get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. Thanks for your time.